So for our next set of notes in 5B, we're doing just what we did in 5A, but this time we are going from point slope form into slope intercept form. So we're going to do just what we did before. So let's start with that. And if you need a refresher on how to do that, then I would look back at the 5A notes. As a reminder, we're just plugging in. So I'm going to plug in this for M, and then this is my x1 and this is my y1. Remember, the points go in and they should be opposite. So that's why we have this minus sign here. So this would be y minus 4 equals, and then negative 5, and then in parentheses, x minus 6. So if I had like a negative number, like down here, this negative 1, when I plug that in, it'll be like y plus 1. So here, we're not going to end here anymore. This isn't going to be our final answer. We are now going to solve for y. So I want to get this y alone here. The first thing I need to do, though, the first thing I need to deal with is my distribution. Remember, if you ever have that, that's going to come first. So I have y minus 4 equals, and then negative 5x plus 30. Now again, to get this y alone, remember we're doing opposite operations, so I'm going to add the 4 over. And I get y equals negative 5x plus 34. And now, this is my answer. So we're just adding one more step on here. We're going from point slope form to slope intercept. So let's try that again. Again, the more you practice, the better you will become at doing this. So I have y, and then instead of minus 1, this is going to be plus 1, equals, and then negative 1/2, and then in parentheses, x minus 8. So just like I did last time, let's distribute. So I have y plus 1 equals negative 1/2 x plus 4. Okay, and then trying to get that y alone, so I'll subtract 1 from both sides, and I get y equals negative 1/2 x plus 3. And now this is my answer. So if they asked me for point slope form, that's this one. If they asked me for slope intercept, that's this one. So like on your quiz and your test for this unit, you have to make sure you're reading the directions and see, is it asking me for point slope form or slope intercept form? So you know whether or not you need to solve it down. Okay, let's try that again. So I have y plus 5, and then equals 4, and in parentheses x minus 4. So remember, those were opposite. So instead of minus 5, I have plus 5 now. And then instead of positive 4, it's minus 4. The slope will never change, though. The slope will never be opposite. So if I solve this, I get y plus 5 equals 4x plus 16 minus that 5. 10 is not working here. So then I would get y equals, there we go, 4x and then plus 11. And then this is my answer again. So this is slope intercept form down here. Point slope form would be this one up here. Let's see. We have 2 left. So if you'd like to pause, try on your own, and then come back, that would probably be helpful. But I'll go ahead and work through both of these. So I have y plus 6 equals negative 3/4. And then in parentheses, x minus 8. So then I get y plus 6 equals negative 3/4 x. Remember, if you're dealing with these fractions here and you don't know how to multiply fractions, that's okay. Just go ahead and grab your calculator. And remember, that's the ABC button. So in your calculator here, you could type in negative 3 and then the ABC button, which would give you like kind of that comma looking thing, and then 4, and then times negative 8. And then that would give me plus 24/4, which would simplify down to 6. Minus the 6. Y equals negative 3/4 x. And then these cancel out and become 0. If you write plus 0, that's fine. That's not wrong, but you don't have to write plus 0. Okay, we have one more here. So y plus 3 equals negative 2, and then x minus 5. And then we're going to distribute first. Minus the 3. So I get y equals negative 2x, and then plus 7. So that is my answer.